Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be giving you my personal tips on how I got diamond launchers the fastest. The method I went to get it was a little bit different. I didn't strictly use the rocket launchers. What I did was, while I was going for assault rifles, SMGs, any primary essentially, I would be having this on as my secondary, because you don't really realize how many score streaks, I guess, can be called in during some games, and you can really get a lot of these camos done without really having to even stress about it. So I'll start with the Sigma, because that is the first one I used and got diamond. So obviously for the Sigma, you're going to want to get 50 eliminations. It's pretty simple. You can go into hardcore. I personally didn't find a difference between hardcore and core because everyone's using flak jacket anyways in hardcore. So it's either a direct impact once in core or 3 times with flak jacket, or you go into hardcore and it's basically 3 shots either way, unless you find the odd person not using flak jacket, but it's rare. So I found I actually got this done a lot quicker in core, but again, it's all personal preference. For the get 50 destroyed score streaks, equipment, or vehicles, this one is also fairly simple. If you just have it as your secondary, if you die and you spawn in, look up into the sky, you might see 2 UAVs, there might be a care package. You can easily just take those down, and over time you'll get 50 and it'll just feel like nothing. But the next camo you're going to want to get is to get 2 kills without dying 20 times. Now, if you have your rocket launcher already max level, you should be able to pump out the classic and the psychedelic camos at the same time. Because the psychedelic camos is get 2 double kills 25 times. So obviously if you're getting a double kill, it's going to count as 2 kills in 1 life. So if you have it max level, you can kill the 2 birds with 1 stone, but if not, I recommend maybe saving that one until double kills. I typically did score streaks first, and then once I was done all the score streaks, I took the gun and would use it to get kills. Ground-based score streaks, that one I would just wait for someone to put down a sentry turret. I'd wait for pretty much just a sentry turret. Oh, RCXD's very good. And then if you want to go into Dirty Bomb, Fireteam Dirty Bomb, there's a lot of vehicles around there. You can easily just lock onto them, shoot at them, and there's a vehicle kill. But you have to do that 25 times, so, or no, sorry, you have to do that 50 times. The RPG is 25, my bad. But same thing with aerial score streaks. This one you should get done fairly easy. There's tons of UAVs. Over time you'll just destroy UAVs and you'll get it done pretty quick. And then it's the same with the science one. You know, you're gonna be, there's on average at least 3 UAVs that get called in per game, I feel like. If you're playing on Nuketown Domination or Hardcore, you'll be able to get these easily. And you have to do it 10 times, so it should only take you 10 games. But lastly, of course, I kind of already covered this, the double kills. This one's going to be a bit more complicated. If you want, it may be easier to go into hardcore for this one, actually, because I found you had to get direct impacts on core, and for me, I use mouse and keyboard, so I was able to do it pretty easily, just by locking right onto them. But another way to do this is if you have your gun in hand and you melee someone and you quickly shoot someone after, and the amount of time that it would typically count for a double kill, it will count towards your double kills. So if you're really struggling to shoot 2 rockets off in a short amount of time to get those double kills, I highly recommend maybe throwing on a smoke and just running into the house, melee someone, and then get a rocket kill. But that's essentially how I got my Sigma. I found it to be very easy. I actually got it done pretty fast. It was the RPG that took me a little bit longer, and obviously that's because it doesn't have a lock on. But again, I kind of have the same thing for the eliminations. I personally went into core for this. I found it to be very simple. The RPG is a lot quicker to bring up and shoot, compared to the Sigma, so I found it to be a bit easier for the kills. However, for the score streaks, it was a lot more different. And then destroy the equipment and all that. Again, if you throw on Engineer, I forgot to mention that for the Sigma, if you throw on Engineer, you can see the people's equipment, all the score streaks, and then you can know where to go, rather than having to look for the score streak, and then by the time you get there, someone's destroyed the sentry turret. Happens a lot, so I highly recommend using Engineer so that you can see where they've placed it and get there before anyone else can. For the double kills without dying, again, this will go hand in hand with double kills. If you get 2 kills without dying, this one is less, I think. No, it is the same. But again, I found the kills to be a lot easier. If you're running around, throw a smoke, get that melee kill. Very easy ways to get double kill with that. If you're struggling though, just give it a bit of time. The playstyle might get a little, you might need some time to get used to it. Like, I wasn't getting a lot of kills off the bat for the first few games, and then as the night went on, I found myself getting 4 double kills in a game, 5 double kills in a game, and I had the RPG double kills done within, I think, 5 games. So, aerial score streaks and ground score streaks. Ground score streaks are going to be very difficult. I recommend going for RC cars and sentry turrets. There's not really many other ground streaks you can get. I'm pretty sure if, like, say someone has a minigun and you rocket them, I think that counts as a destroyed score streak, but that's what I would recommend for that. There's really not much other stuff you can do unless you want to go into Fireteam Dirty Bomb, but my issue with that is you don't have a lock on, so it's a lot harder to hit someone in a moving vehicle with an RPG than it is to hit a still sentry turret or an RCXD that you can kind of lead your shot a bit on it. And then with aerial score streaks, I highly recommend just trying to take out care packages. Anytime a care package comes in, take it out. You only have to take out 25 of these along with ground-based score streaks, opposed to the Sigma, which is 50. So it's going to be a little bit quicker than the Sigma, but of course you don't have that lock on, so it really is a bit of a struggle. I recommend going for care packages, and if you want to shoot for a UAV, you can go for it, but it's you kind of have to lead your shot a bit. It can be difficult. And then lastly, to score 3 score streaks in a game, I went to Fireteam Dirty Bomb with this, but then I found the games would end up taking almost a half hour, and to only destroy 3 score streaks in a single game over the span of a half hour just didn't make sense to me. So I went back into Nuketown. I did all of these in Nuketown. I think I only went to Fireteam Dirty Bomb for the Sigma ground streaks, because it was fairly simple. You could lock on to ground streaks and your rocket would just hit it every time. But with this, again, I used Engineer, and I actually threw on Danger Close. I'll get there in a second, but I recommend using Danger Close. I don't have it on this because I wanted to showcase both of the launchers in the same class. However, I would recommend Danger Close because it is going to give you extra RPG ammo. It'll give you an extra smoke grenade, so if you're finding the one smoke isn't quite enough cover to get over to the other side and kind of flank them, I highly recommend using 2 smoke grenades. Your lethal really doesn't matter. Field mic I recommend because you can go into the house. There's a few places upstairs or even downstairs in the house you can place them. Try to place it somewhere where no one's going to find it and destroy it. Or if you want to use the assault pack, you can get some RPG ammo, but what I use instead is I personally throw on Scavenger, because then I can run around and pick up ammo off dead bodies. So it just works out for me. And Gung Ho, because you're already slow enough as it is with an RPG, you may as well be a little bit faster. But yeah, I think that is essentially my tips for diamond launchers. I think it took me maybe about a month or 2 of using them. Just on the side, I got 3 primary weapon classes done. I got the SMGs, tac rifles, and assault rifles done. And once I was done those 3, I looked at my launchers and realized I'm almost done these, so I'm gonna do them. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more content. I am getting an Elgato very shortly. It's in the mail, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I guess I will catch you guys in the next one, and yeah, peace.